Hello everyone, welcome back to Study Destination. I hope you guys are doing well and you are enjoying our content on this channel. So in case today is your first time of joining us, what we do here is to take you through step-by-step process in studying abroad, your application. We can review every document for you free of charge, your CV, and then your statement of purpose and how to contact professors in case you're looking for PhD and whether to go for PhD or to go for masters, okay, and any country that you looking up to study, okay. We can do all these things for free, okay, without taking your penny. All you need to subscribe to this channel, look on the description of the YouTube channel, okay, and then you can get our link to the WhatsApp platform. Join our link, join our community. We have a lot of experienced people who can train you, okay, free of charge. All you need to subscribe to the channel, okay. You are free to also share to other people, okay, who are interested in sharing this study abroad journey, okay. So um today what we want to talk about, okay, is what you need to do should you get admission, the steps you need to take, okay. So I want to especially congratulate all our applicants. Most of you are bringing exciting news. The admissions is just flowing, okay, leap and bounds. A lot of people are getting admissions, and then it means that the work that we're doing a good work, and then the results are flowing, okay. So some schools are actually giving early admissions, okay. So if you've not gotten your admission, please just relax. It's coming, it's on the way. There is no way you won't get admissions, okay. Yeah, so these are the timelines for the admissions. Some will be give before the end of the year, okay. So if you are lucky, you get admissions and even your funding as early as possible. It means you can start your visa process, especially for this I'm talking specifically to those in US, okay. So if you're able to get some of these things early, you can start your visa process very early, so that you can work things out and get everything on time, okay. It reduces a lot of stress. But some people too might have it late, okay. For example, even admissions are still not closed for most schools, okay. Let's say 50% of the schools have closed, but not all, okay. So for those who are looking for masters, you can still put in application from now to January. Some are February, some are even March. Just that you might not be eligible for most of the exciting funding that you will get in case you should apply as early as possible. So that's the thing, okay. But in case your documents are still complete and you have some other admission, try to put what do you call it, continue putting them put in more application until you've gotten the best of the best, okay. So I will walk you through the steps, okay. So let's go through the steps, okay. So once you get admission, okay, all you need, the first thing is for you, mostly you have instruction to go to the portal and go and accept. So go and accept the admissions, okay. That's the first thing you need to do. Sometimes you need to write to the graduate chair to accept the admission. So make sure that you have accepted your admission. Now, the admission comes in two different forms, okay. One, admissions where you will be given funding or any form of scholarship that is available in the form of teaching assistantship, research assistantship, or fellowship or merit scholarship, okay. These are admissions that sometimes comes together, okay, with the admission letter, okay. So that is one category, okay. Some will also come, okay, the admission comes and then later on you get the the funding, okay. So I'm going to tackle the two, what you have to do. So should you get admissions, there is no funding opportunity, that is fine. First thing is for you to tackle the admission acceptance, okay. Go ahead and then accept the offer, okay. Then quickly write to the graduate chair or the department chair. Okay, so this is how you do it. Mostly you have to write, oh dear Dr. So and so, I want to express my thanks for offering me this position to study in your institution. Okay, that's the introduction. And then you want to ask about the funding available. Tell them that you are international students, and then you will want to know the funding available and how it's going to be dispersed, if you have to apply for it, or it you will be considered automatically with time. Okay, so you need to know some of these stuff, okay, so that you know, so you can write this to the department chair and also to the graduate school, okay, so that in case of any admission or funding that is available, you will be considered. The other aspect is that you want to go, once you've gotten admission, go back to the graduate school. There are so many funding fellowship available. Read, take your time and read, okay, and then apply. And as you're sending some of these things, now is the important document that I prepared with you, which is your CV. You want to make sure that your CV sells you, because everybody is what fighting for maybe this open scholarship or funding, okay? And your CV, always attach your CV. They've looked at your transcript and other stuff to give you admissions, okay? Now you need to what? To apply with your CV, sending these emails with your CV. So try to do that. That is one aspect, okay? Now let's look at those that comes. Some of the admissions too, they'll get you the admission, and later on the funding will come. So even whatever is the case, you have to contact the graduate chair and tell them about your situation. Okay. Now, should you not get should you get admission, some of them will come with initial funding. Okay, okay, so you have to thank the graduate chair, okay, that okay, I have this funding available, okay. So if you have this funding, you want to ask, is it, check whether it is complete funding. If not complete funding, you can ask graduate chair that okay, you've been awarded this funding. You want to find out if there's any additional funding, because you're coming from a country there's a lot of cap, okay, no matter where you are coming from. And then getting a full funding, okay, will help you in your visa process, okay. So some of these things, I mean, you can use, you can send them, and then they will be, but if it is full funding, if once it is full funding, what you need to do is to obtain a document we call an I-20. When you're going for the visa interview, you are not going to use your admission letter per se, but every document and your financial situation will be captured in a document we call I-20. And even when you are in the United States, your I-20 is used as your resident permit, okay? So that's your resident permit. So you need to obtain your I-20. So if your funding is full, you go in, email the international office, or sometimes in your application portal there will be a way to go about this I-20, so that you apply once you have a complete package. If you don't have a complete package, for instance, you have a full tuition waiver but not stipends, but you have to provide a stipend by yourself, then you need to provide a proof of finance, okay, a proof of finance. But before you go to the proof of finance aspect, you want to make sure that you have gotten everything exhausted at the graduate school. There is no other funding you will get. That is why you're using external funding, okay. I want to be very sure if you really understand to this point. If you really understand, I want you to write in the comment section that you have understood, okay. Write it and let me know. I'll check your names and see if you really following, okay. So if you understood this point, or if and your financial document is complete, okay, and you don't need any other financial source, you just use what do you call it, the funding to get your I-20. If not, and you need a financial source, this point you need to be very careful. Okay, so you need to get a somebody who can finance you. Okay, and in most of the case, the fact is that you may be able to make amends when you come in. There's other ways to finance yourself, but you need to show a proof before you come. So most of the um, schools, they don't scrutinize the document that you send, but there could be a problem. Let me open this one for you so that you really understand it and make sure that you don't make mistakes over here. Okay, so should you get your document and everything right, all your document and everything is right, there are some people, this is what they do. They send a different um, proof of finance for the school, and then they send another proof of finance like bank statement to the visa. If you do that, you jeopardize your chance of getting the visa. Okay, so the same proof of finance you send for the school should be the same that you send it to the what, to the visa section. Okay, so make sure that it's the same person. Preferably, if you get a family member and especially one that bears your surname, that's top notch. If you cannot, you want to make sure that you've gotten somebody who has a very huge sums of money. For example, if your cost of attendance for the program is $40,000, you want to make sure that the person that you want have more than twice of that, because the idea is that you are saying that okay, this person is coming to take care of you. Okay, and the person has maybe 60 or let's say $50, and your cost of attendance alone is $40. So you have a family, the person has a family, and then you are part of the family. Okay, and you want the person to use only all the money to take care of you. What about the other family members? Okay, so it should be something that is more than that. Okay, and also preferably a business account, even if it is not that much higher, 2 times or 3 times, but it's a business account and money is flowing into the account. That is fine. Okay, so be very careful in case you didn't get and you need full funding and you need a bank statement to, or a proof of finance, which is your bank statement. Be very careful the kind of bank statement. Now, those people coming from Africa and those things, people are jeopardizing your chances of getting the visa by giving you bank statements that are not correct. Okay, so make sure that your bank statement is very correct. Especially some people even do it, give it to you and take, I mean, yeah, I don't want to put that information out here, but because of those things, make sure that you are getting a very genuine what, a very very genuine bank account. Okay, you can go to the bank with a person and be very sure that this bank account you are taking is very genuine. Okay, then you will send this bank account. Okay, and then maybe a letter of support, whether it's a company or a personal letter, and add it to the graduate school or the international office. They will generate this I-20 for you. Once this I-20 is generated for you, it means that the document you need to start your visa process has been given to you, and then you can go ahead and then start your visa process. I want to be very sure you are following. If you are following, write in the comment section that you are following. Okay, I want to be very sure that my discussion with you is very understandable, because this process you need to be very very sure, okay, that you understand and you're doing the right thing, because getting admission alone is not the head way. Okay, because if you get admission and you mess up the processes, you find yourself difficult, in trouble. Now if you have this I-20, what do you need to do? Go ahead and then look for a visa slot. Choose a country that you want to do your visa. Okay, now for people, let me say for Ghana, it's a little bit difficult for you to get a visa slot for interview. Okay, so mostly what they do is that, and in most countries, it's applicable to most of the country. What you need to do is that the visa date could be maybe 100 days ahead of you, which sometimes will be even some people is next year. As at now, the visa regular date is somewhere around um, next year, November. Okay, so in case you have something like that, mostly this is how they do it. You will choose the visa date, okay, and then book for emergency. When you book for, these are processes that I'll take you through in different versions, so I'm just summarizing them over here because we don't want it to be too lengthy. So you book for emergency, and then you get the emergency, and then you use the emergency to get another stuff. Okay, so getting visa appointment can be very hectic, but I'll give you different hacks on how to go about those things. Okay, then after you've gotten your visa interview, before you get the visa interview, you, in some countries like in Ghana, you have to buy the visa application fee. Okay, then you pay, get the to the system, book, choose the country you want to book, and then you book. Okay, you are, in US, you are free to go to any other country to go and do your visa interview, so far as the cost will not be too much on you. Okay, especially if you are fully funded, I mean, and there's no visa slot, you can move to any other country once you can go there and then go and do your visa or interview over there. Now, whilst you are filling the visa interview, there's a form which is called DS-160 form. The DS-160 form too, I'll do a video on that. I'll do a video on how to fill the visa application, and also generate your coupon, and then pay the service fee. Okay, all these things are things that I will do, and then you prepare for visa interview. Okay, all these things I'm gonna take you through, but I just want to know how you should do all the things that you're supposed to do once you've gotten admission. You have to get to the graduate school, explore some of the funding available, and then be very sure, get a proof of finance, and get your I-20, and then start the application process. So I'm going to make a new video on how to get application uh, um, process. Now, there are some people, okay, lastly, I just want to chip this one because I'm going to make a video on that as well. Like, some people are may not be able to get money to support themselves. There are international loans you can take once you can get, especially once you can get a visa. Okay, so there are some international loans like Empower. Okay, but just that if you are coming from Africa and you use the Empower, your chances of getting the visa is a little bit low. Okay, but I mean, people try to get the visa. Okay, so with international loans, so I'm going to do a separate video on that and explain to you. Yes, so either you use a proof of finance, you can use international loans to get your I-20. Okay, but I will not hold advice for the international loans for the first. Try to get it from any other, but when you make it and you're not able to get money to pay, pick an international loan. But depending on where you're coming from, I know a lot of Indians, people from Bangladesh, different countries that come with the international loans like Empower, Ascension, and other international loans in the US. But for the Africans, some Africans also use it, which is very good. But the problem is that the chances of getting the visa is a little bit um, less. Okay, so if you have listened to this end, I want you to type on the, like, the third time that I have finished watching the video. I have finished watching. I want you to type, and then write on the comment section, I've finished watching. So this should be your third time of typing, and then I will know, or commenting, and then I will know that you have watched and you are really understood. So you can write, I've finished and I've understood. I'm waiting for the next video. Okay, thank you so much for joining us once again, and then I'll see you in our next video. Keep on working. Reach out if you have any question. We are free. Once you are serious and you want to work hard, we will help you to for you to get your dream. Okay, thank you so much, and then see you in our next video.